Hello everyone, JH Medium here. We're in the beautiful little town of Hoi An. In the last stop of our Vietnam trip, we're going to explore the streets and food of Hoi An, cycle through the beautiful fields, and attend the magical Lantern Festival. Does this picturesque little town live up to all the hype, or is it too touristy and overrated? Let's find out. We finally arrived in Hoi An, and for our first meal here, we're at this restaurant called Secret Garden. It's hidden inside this small alleyway. You can barely find it. And we ordered 3 must-order dishes from Hoi An. The Hoi An brown noodles, the famous Hoi An chicken rice, and this appetizer dish, which is called the white rose. They all look so delicious. Let's start with this, the Hoi An brown noodles. So the waitress gave the instructions. We're supposed to pour all the sauce in. We give this lime a squeeze, and then we mix everything up. Oh, this looks so good. The noodles have a very chewy texture. It reminds me of Japanese udon. That pork is filled with so much flavor, and it's actually a really fresh dish because of all the vegetables and herbs inside. Let's try this white rose. Now that is delicious. I thought there was gonna be pork, but it's actually a shrimp dumpling. It's sort of similar to the dim sum xia jiao. And now it's time to try my most anticipated dish. Rika is gonna mix the Hoi An chicken rice. It's like you're making your very own fried rice. It's spicy, it's herby, it's sour, it's sweet. It's really like a whole blend of flavors added together. Even though visually it looks kind of similar to Hainanese chicken with the yellow rice and the shredded chicken, but with the addition of the herbs, I think that's what makes this Vietnamese dish unique. Now we're gonna try this herbal tea. It has the longest line out of any of these stores here in Hoi An, so I guess it must be good. It's really icy, it's really refreshing. It's not that sweet. I have no idea what's inside, but it's really good. We are here in Hoi An to attend the Full Moon Lantern Festival. The festival is actually tomorrow, but now it seems like you can experience it every night. I'm curious to see if the actual day of will be any different. This is our second day in Hoi An, and in the daytime here, the place seems rather calm compared to the chaos at night. These streets are so beautiful. Since this is our last day in Vietnam, we have to eat all the dishes we wanted to try that we haven't yet got a chance to try. And one of them on the top of my list is bánh xèo, which is the Vietnamese pancake. Oh, okay, sorry, I'm completely wrong. Thank you so much. Well, okay, so I just looked really stupid, and the waitress showed me what the correct way to eat it is. You take half of the pancake and you put it on the sheet, and then you use the sheet and roll it up like a spring roll. We have a dip in the sauce. And now this is the dish that Rika has been talking about every single day since we came to Vietnam. Broken rice. That was such a delicious meal. I don't think we had a single bad meal in Vietnam other than that weird boat meal in Ha Long Bay. Sitting under some beautiful flowers with a nice breeze in the air, holding a cup of iced coffee. What more can you ask? It's just so peaceful. After our cafe hopping, we're gonna rent some bikes and cycle north to the rice fields. When you come to Hoi An, you gotta get a bicycle and explore the fields. It's such a serene experience. Just before sunset, there's time for a quick banh mi break at the store made famous by Anthony Bourdain. After that, it's time for what we came here for. Tonight is the Lantern Festival. We didn't want to bargain, so we bought a package tour off Klook for 100,000 dong per person, which includes the boat ride and lanterns. And now it's time for the most romantic event of the evening. Make a wish. I've heard complaints from people that the overcrowded river and town ruins this experience for them. I'd say the only thing not romantic about this are the life jackets, but of course, safety first. When we're on the boat, we don't really pay attention to the other tourists, only us. As the sky gets darker, the full moon and lanterns light up the town. What a great way to end our day in Hoi An. But before we go back home, we still must explore these beautiful streets one more time. Today, all the regular lights get shut off, so the lanterns are the only things lighting up the streets. The perfect mood lighting. This might be one of my new favorite dishes on this trip. So this dinner concludes our entire trip in Hoi An and Vietnam. Even though this is actually my third time in Vietnam, there's still so much to explore in this beautiful country. Hanoi, Hai Long, Da Nang, and Hoi An. This 7-day trip to northern and central Vietnam was hectic and tiring, but absolutely enjoyable and worth it every step of the way. The huge variety of food and drinks, the stunning natural scenery, and the gorgeous towns make Vietnam one of my favorite countries I've ever visited. Next time I come back, I would love to do a train trip all the way from Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh. I seriously can't wait to come back again. I hope you all enjoyed this short Vietnam series as much as I enjoyed filming and making it. JH Medium here, and good night from Vietnam.